That's number 60 early on. Now this is the number 60 McLaren getting it wrong under braking. No grip, nothing, bang. Big impact into the tyre barrier, and the number 60 McLaren.
A signal to the start line officials that we are ready to go. Red lights come on, and as soon as they go out, we are racing here in the Formula Renault Euro Cup. It's a good start for Logan Sargent. He's got the run on towards La Source. CVA is defending from Christian Lundgaard, his championship rival. Just 1 point between them, and they're side by side on the way through La Source for the first time in the race. And you also got Oscar Piastri, who was on the outside on a massive shunt there, rolling over there. That is the number 42 car of our newcomer to the championship, Nikita Volikov. There was contact, and Volikov, who's only in his second weekend since coming into the championship, barrel rolled. That was spectacular. Thankfully, he landed the right way up on all four wheels, as we see now the battle, the squabble for second place here between UVA, Christian Lundgaard, Victor Martins. Logan Sargent's got the race lead. Who's going to be in second for second place? Right, a replay. Nikita in the Arden car, the number 42 car, red, white and blue, started on the 9th row of the grid. So maybe try and look in the background. There was the battle for second place. Wait for it, wait for it. The car is going to come flying into your shot in a second. There. Oof. Someone Chuse was involved in that. Sami Taufik as well. And the whole right side.
Turman that leads, Owen Bastar on the outside. Look, finisher gets up the inside, drama in the background. There's contact, I'm afraid. Toyota involved, lots of people involved, and off has gone yesterday's GT4 Scandinavia winning up against the wall. Where does the contact come? Giacomo got a tag, and he got fired into an Audi and goes around, and that's where Kronberg was off the road on the outside.
Coulthard in the wall. David Coulthard into the wall will stop the race. They'll have to red flag this. Terrible. Look, this is quite appalling. This is the worst start for a Grand Prix that I have ever seen in the whole of my...
Of course, when you're going at that speed on a slippery track and you've got no traction at all.
We'll start from 5th place. We're underway then, and on the grass there is the car towards the back of the field. That was Schotthorst, I think, trying to gain some ground. It was the teammate of Frederick Blomstedt anyway. It might have been Baptista, rather. Anyway, and contact at the first corner, and this is a very peculiar line to see cars left, right and centre. One of the Oregon cars is damaged, and that's a big incident coming out of La Source as well. So that is one of the other Oregon cars, together with the 8 machine of Diderik Saitov, who, as I say, did a full season of Renault Sport Trophy. I'm sure it is, yeah. Entirely because of where this has happened, right after the start line. It was a move, I think, by the High Class Racing, the blue and white car there. Now, who's in that at the moment? Is it Dennis Anderson? I think it is. And then afterwards, what do you see, Graham?
The black car lost its steering.
So it did. So, oh yes, and just cannot change direction. And front left wheel ripped off there. Then Anderson clouted the other Oregon car.
And the secondary impact against the 8 car with the 11 wiping off the rear wing. But it looked, I think somebody outbraked themselves up the inside into La Source. We didn't see that. We saw the impact on the outside of La Source, but I think if we saw that from the other angle, I think what you're going to see
Red,
is...
third light, fourth light, and the fifth light. And it is pedal to the metal, and it is go, 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 go. Paul Aaron gets away well, but so does Hadrian David. The two go in tandem, leading down through towards La Source. In behind, Gabriel Bortoletto got a huge job. Big crash, big, huge crash. Not quite sure who that was that got caught up there at the start, but as they weave their way out of La Source, there's a car with a broken suspension or a rear end as well. And that looks to me like it might have been Francesco Braschi in the mix of that, perhaps Pietro Armani as well. But the car's making into the inside as close as they can as they now weave to the outside. Oh, big launch, big shove in the back. And that's what sent Santiago Ramos into the barrier, effectively bringing an end to his race too. And here is the next piece of the replay too, as you can now see the cars filtering their way out, some venturing out to the gravel trap. There you can see certainly the collision further back, and then the upend in the rear. That was Pietro Armani going.
That mistake by Andrzej Lewandowski now giving the advantage to Dean Stoneman as they come into La Source on the outside line there. That is Sebastian Balthazar trying to get up around the outside of Max Wearing, but he runs out of road, and Kevin Gilardoni does his switchback move again, look in the background, and gets up alongside Raul Gutzman. And alongside both of them is Jonathan Cecotto with this carnage, because they all managed to meet in the middle, and a big, big impact. Jonathan Cecotto's car bounces off the barrier. It's going to be another safety car, might even be a stoppage, because that has done bad, bad damage to the barrier. Cecotto's car bouncing into the air. Whether or not they have all managed to come to grief, I can't see, but 3 into 1 was never going to go. Cecotto was the man forcing the issue on one side. He had 3 wide. Nobody prepared to give the safety car.
Hamilton gets away well, Perez as well, covering his teammate. Hamilton moves over to cover up Sebastian Vettel, and there's locking up in a crash, and Fernando Alonso goes over the top there of Charles Leclerc's Sauber.
And where all the debris is. So what we're about to see is Hülkenberg get too deep on the brakes, locked up, and boom.
Wow, just could not.
Un peu large, hein.
Benjamin Lariche qui était un peu large sur l'Audi du Team Speedcar. Et Simon Gachet est bel et bien
alors
passé.
on a une sortie, on a une sortie.
Oh oui, et attention sur les leaders du championnat. Je pense que c'est gagné. Ça se passe là et il y a une petite touchette avec Nicolas Prost.
Ouais. Ça fait déstabiliser la voiture de Rodolphe Walgren et ça tape l'oreille.
Oui, petite touchette.